Hey guys, what's up? It's another day off from the World Series of Poker. We got 2 days off somehow, and I guess we're going to spend most of the day playing online poker. We're going to go maybe grind a nightly tournament or a daily deep stack or something. So we're just doing what we do and hanging out. Hope you guys are enjoying the vlogs. It's my last summer at the World Series, so I'm just trying to get through it. I don't really want to deal poker that much anymore. I'm good at it. I like it in that regard, and 10 summers is just too much. Tough to find stuff to do here on your days off to figure out, what you want to do and enjoy yourself. So we're definitely just going to go get the hair done today. Maybe play a daily deep stack, get some ice cream, simple stuff. Just try to, I don't know, get ready to go back to work tomorrow. I got about 20 days left of my dealing career. It's bittersweet, I suppose. But yeah, anytime you guys see these videos, I kind of started doing these videos because Negreanu is constantly walking through our players' hallway with a camera stuck in his face. And I thought to myself, well, players aren't supposed to be in the employee hallways. So if you can do that, surely on my day off, I can sit here and, give you guys a breakdown and talk about what actually happens in the dealer life, the daily, day-to-day workings and different stuff like that. We're just enjoying it. 20 more days as a dealer, and then the only games I'll be dealing is Cash Cows Poker and games that I want to deal. I'm going to be a farmer full-time and a poker player full-time. Somebody says, well, if you were a great poker player, you would have been doing that the last 10 summers instead of dealing the World Series of Poker. Or maybe I'm a good poker player and I'm smart enough to have my guaranteed money and income coming in and my farming money so that I can play poker and not have the stress and the worry of actual tournament grinders and actual cash grinders that need their money to pay their bills to support their family. That's stressful. Going to work, not that stressful. Doing that for 2 months out of the year in farming, definitely not stressful. By the way, Super Dry is the new line of clothing for me. We're on Super Dry 24/7 now because Eric found himself a Super Dry sale at Macy's. Every time Macy's has Super Dry and they switch over to the new season, you can pick them back up for like $6 a shirt. It's incredible. It's really good stuff. It's popular in Europe, but the quality of the clothing is incredible. The shirts, the hoodies, everything lasts forever. So that's the situation. We're on the off day, and I just wanted to come out and sit in the car before I have the morning smoke and have a chat with you, the cash cow world, let y'all know what's going on out here in the desert hell heat of Vegas at about 110 degrees. Been helping out the bosses a lot this year at the World Series. Kind of hopeful for a promotion, but at the same time, maybe just feeling a good positive energy because my last summer's almost over. That can energize anyone after you've been in this business as long as I have. So pretty much I just gotta show up and work on the farm hard this year and show I'm dedicated to that, and I don't have to be a dealer anymore if I don't want to be. And I do love playing 10-1 more than I love dealing and working on stuff. But I also do take pride in my job. I know you guys struggle out here with dealers. I know that you have, at every different venue, not the World Series, you have brand new dealers. And it's unfortunate to be a brand new dealer because they're treated bad, man. Like I said, as poker players, we should be better about this. And I say as poker players because I consider myself a player 10 times over before I ever consider this summer job as me actually being a poker dealer. I grind. I have more in common with the players. I have more in common with my bosses than I have with my fellow dealers. Most of the time, if I talk about a hand or I talk about a play or something with the players, obviously players understand that. When I talk about it with another dealer, usually it's, they have no clue. They know how to deal their job and pitch their cards. But it's like, guys, we got to be better to dealers. Everybody started out, like everybody in every job everywhere had to get out of their vocational school. They had to get out of their high school. They had to get out of some training and take over what they're doing now. Now, some people are better at it than others. Some adapt quicker than others. But the bottom line is, if you've got a dealer and he's struggling at your table, you getting on him, you giving him pointers, you doing anything in an aggressive or hurry up based, unpleasant, is not conducive to better poker, better everything in our community. Like, obviously I myself get the most frustrated with a inexperienced dealer. Actually, that's not true. Let me reiterate that. I get extremely frustrated with dealers that have experience that do not care about their job. If I see you're a first-year dealer and you're giving me the best effort you can give me and you are good. I don't care if you flip a card over. I don't care if you burn and turn early. I don't care if you make any of 10,000 mistakes I've seen over my years. Some I've experienced personally. Some I've seen other dealers do. But there's a million and one things that can happen at a poker table that can be considered a dealer mistake, a dealer error. Look, we're all human. I'm not a perfect dealer. I make mistakes. I don't make mistakes that aren't fixable. That's the key. So follow your procedure. To my fellow dealers, I say this, and all your mistakes are easily fixable by the floor. Having said that, obviously new and experienced dealers are not always going to follow procedure, and they're going to make a mistake that's not easily fixable and correctable. Players, have patience with these guys. I mean, they're good people. Like, when you have a dealer that's trying hard and he's giving you his best effort and he's just not a great dealer, and that's okay, because we can help that guy, and anybody that wants to improve in this business, we can do that for him. Me, my coworkers, I know I can name at least 10 or 15 people up there at the Rio that will take time out of their day to sit down and help you with something you're struggling with in a mixed game, or you're struggling with being able to count the pot in PLO, or you're struggling with getting through these long hours in the summer and you just feel like you're about to lose your mind, because I'm there with you. Give me 10 years. So let's try to remember that. Let's try to be better to our dealers. If you got a veteran dealer that's doing a great job and you don't like something he's doing, maybe you can, in a nice way, let him know that. Like, I don't mind a player telling me, hey, I wish you'd do it this way, or I'd prefer it. Even if the player is wrong, it really doesn't matter. If it makes the 30 minutes go by easier and it's not affecting any of the rules, outcomes, etc., like things we do, that's okay. Work with that player. Like, you also have a lot of players that want you to do stuff that is just not correct and not in procedure. And unless your floor man sides with that player and tells you to listen to the player, do your job the best you can. But have fun with it. It's an interesting road. It's an interesting life. And after 10 years, we're almost done. So we got about 20, 25 more days. You never know when you only 20 days into this thing how many exact days you got left, because everybody's got a different schedule. But 20 plus more days, and that's what we're going to do. So, again, to reiterate, be cool to your dealers. Enjoy your days off work out here. They are, they're priceless. Be cool to the DCs. If you're a fellow dealer watching this, remember, dudes, like, I know you might be a first year and you're struggling and stressed out and you think to yourself, man, to hell with these floor people. They come over, they're hard on me. They side with the players because I'm a new dealer and I'm incorrect a lot of the times, and you're frustrated, and you're remember, our floor man's got a tough job here. Our DCs have a tough job here. If you don't know what floor men and DCs are, I'm maybe not talking to you directly. Floor people are in charge of the tournament, obviously. DCs are in charge of the dealers. So, like, I see a lot of dealer attitudes with well, they got it so easy, they just have to sit there and chill and correct our mistakes, or tell us where to be and then make sure we're there. And it's like, dude, do you understand how incredibly difficult that is? We have, at any given day, like at any given meeting, between 250 and up to 1,000 dealers. I mean, that's incredible. Like, I've seen the numbers for the 30,000 player event are staggering with how many dealers we used. And we got a small team of dealer coordinators in charge of, look, if every dealer went where they were supposed to do and did their job, the dealer coordination would be easy. And the dealers that say, oh, that's an easy job, those are the dealers that go to their table and show up and do their job. Of course that's an easy job, because you're a dealer that does what you're supposed to do. Good job and good on you. However, it's not always the case, man. Like, especially in other countries, when you're getting paid an hourly rate and you're not even paid for being on the table, like, you have dealers what we call ghosting, skipping town, whatever you want to refer to it as, where boom, they was here and then they gone. You're not going to see them again. Now it's got to be some dealer coordinator's job to figure out who that dude was, and it's usually on a shift change where they don't even know the shift before them. They're looking for a name, and they're looking for a name to match to a name tag in the hopes that they'll figure out who jetted on them early when they wasn't supposed to. I don't envy that stuff from anybody. Like, I don't envy the floors, because it's like the floor's got to come over and fix all these mistakes that we're doing, guys. Like, granted, if you're a great dealer and you're calling a floor once or twice a summer, I'm stoked for you. I'm happy for you. I'm with you in that boat. Usually when I'm making a floor call, it's because my players are out of line and my players are getting special, we'll call it. But, you know, we all have our struggles. We all have our days where our hands don't work. Our brain doesn't wake up until a certain time of the day to pitch these cards and put up with these dudes. But we signed up for it. They pay us. I've been paid worse for a lot of harder jobs, let's put it that way. So for all, I'm going to take a minute here. If you're still with me, you're on an 11-minute stream with me here. So I didn't know this was going to be this long. Shout out to my floor people. Shout out to Jack Effel. Shout out to Tyler Pipel. Shout out to Kevin Ferguson. Shout out to all the floors, Palmer, Treat. Y'all make our jobs easier. I do appreciate you guys. I know that as one of your good dealers, when I call you over to a table, you guys will come over and have my back and protect my interest and protect my game and the integrity of my game. And there's a lot of dealer jobs out there where you can't feel that confidence in your floor people. There's a lot of jobs out there where you feel like you're alone in the box if you have a problem with a player, if you have any problem with anything where you're not sure that your floor man or your people you're working for is going to have your back. So I can honestly say, shout out to all the floor people at the World Series of Poker. Y'all kick ass. Y'all are walking 5 to 7 miles, sometimes more a day. Y'all are doing your shit, and it's very cool. Shame on everybody who, you know, questions the floorman's abilities up there. Shame on anyone who, you know, dealer, player, personnel, Twitter aficionado that, you know, has something to say about the way we run things, because it's like, you know what, guys, I got news for you. It's not easy to run a 30,000 player tournament. We did that. We did it, and we did it pretty fucking smooth, to be completely honest. Like, not a lot of hiccups, and that was the first week with first-year dealers that have never dealt a hand of poker in their life or even been in a casino, and we did it. That's floor personnel right there. Yeah, granted, us dealers are working, but that's floor personnel keeping everything running. That's dealer coordinators keeping everything running. So again, shout out to the dealer coordinators as well. Jimmy, you're the fucking man. I've known you for 10 years now, and other than you scaring the hell out of me my first year as a dealer because you were in a bad mood, you've been a good guy to me ever since. Marsha, Heather Ullman, who am I forgetting? Ethan, yeah, Kim. All you guys are, it's been an interesting 10 years, and I do hope that over the years y'all have enjoyed having me. It's been fun. So here's what we're gonna do. We're going to Gentleman Jack's for a haircut today. This crazy desert heat making my eyes go nuts. I hate the allergies out here. Like, the wind blows and the palm trees destroy my vision completely every single day. But we're gonna go to Gentleman Jack's here at 3 p.m. We're going to get the beard. If you guys were watching my video yesterday, you see the Gentleman Jacks. They did everything with the nails. I show you the nails. They look better, but you're like, wow, did you really get your nails done and pay for that? And it's like, yes, I did, but it's not their fault. My nails are just horrible. So they did everything they could. They did a good job compared to what it looked like before. So don't blame Gentleman Jacks for my still questionable at best fingernails. That's I got poker dealer / farmer / video game / I chew on nails / I'm a child. So Gentleman Jack still did their thing. I appreciated them. And again, a big appreciation to my floor people, my dealers, my fellow dealers, the DCs. I could sit here with y'all for 10 years again and not even get done with all the stories I've made in this place over the years. So, all right, guys, be good to your dealers. Be good to your people at your hair salons, and be sure to tip them accordingly when they're giving you, good Lord, these allergies, when they're giving you awesome service, because these people earn it. They deserve it. So, tip your servers, tip your waiters, tip your dealers. Take care of your dealers. Remember that you do a job as well, and even if your job is playing poker, you were a first-day poker player at some point. Remember that at some point, okay? Like, if you're playing poker for a living, play it to have fun, man. If you're playing poker like me semi-professionally, and you're playing for a team or a crew or a bankroll or whatever your poker situation is, because we are all unique with how we get our funding, how we enter our events, how we go to our cash games. So, just take care of everybody, you know. Treat everybody how you want to be treated. If you really want to be treated like an asshole, so you're like, cool, I need to be an asshole because I want to be treated like an asshole, bro, let me promise, I got you. Come be an asshole to me. I'm going to make sure you get it right back. And a lot of you poker players seem to enjoy that based on the banter I have with you when I'm checking y'all in on late reg or checking you guys in on my table or beats and hands and history and stuff like that. Like, we are assholes, but like I like to think of poker players as funny assholes. So be funny to your dealers, be an asshole, but be a fun asshole. If you're being a miserable prick, I pray to God some experienced 10-year dealer like myself trolls you and puts you in your place in a way where you still can't have their job. So, and trust me, after 10 years, we know how to do that. We gonna make you feel bad, but in a way that you can't get us in trouble with our bosses because we're good at what we do. Again, shout out to Gentleman Jacks for my beard that will be much better today. This is a pre-shot. Yeah, this is how good I look before I go to Gentleman Jacks, because they got me last time. Before y'all asked, yes, my hair does that on its own. I think I was supposed to be European, but I was somehow born in Midwest America in a small farm town, so they dropped me off at the wrong spot. All right, I love y'all. Cash Cows Poker loves y'all, and I appreciate y'all spending the day with me. We'll maybe do another couple of these vlogs just talking about poker and life and WSOP life. I may have to be called into HR because I'm probably not supposed to talk about World Series of Poker stuff, but it's like, I ain't saying anything inappropriate that people don't know. Like, we all out here working our asses off. Give us some props, man. Peace. I love y'all.